Okay guys, welcome in this new video. So it's been time, but now it's time to make market updates. So as you guys can see, we broke through all-time highs and we are now stuck under 110.20k, sorry. So the price is really at an inflection point right now. I will explain you guys the two outcomes that we can have, that is either up or down. As usual, it's binary. And how we can trade them in the upcoming days, and also trading major altcoins such as HYPE, Ethereum, Solana, and some other altcoins that I have under my radar. So first, we are not going to deny that here on that level from 100, let's say 9Ks to like here, I was shorting. Basically, I was expecting rejection of that level, which I was wrong. So therefore, from that level, I didn't touch anything on BTC, neither Ethereum, nothing. I was just chilling and I was in holiday, so I'm now back. And so now it's time to make new plans as the market show what he wanted. So we can see that there is a massive dump in the Bitcoin dominance, which is absolutely like bullish for altcoins. And you guys probably saw in the last days that a lot of altcoins did crazy returns, like we can see. But for example, I don't know, HYPE is up 4% on the day, while BTC is down 1%. That's very bullish for altcoins. Solana same, plus 2%. Ethereum is up. Where is Ethereum? Is up 4.5%. So like, look at the Ethereum chart. It's pretty bullish, isn't it? So personally, at that time, I wanted a retest here. I was expecting a pullback to like 2k8 from that level to enter again. I didn't get it, so I was just like not adding more to my Ethereum position. If you guys follow me on X, you guys know that from this breakdown here, we were just DCAing on Ethereum. So we bought a 1k9, we bought also a 1k4. I don't have to show it to you guys. I can show you in the spot calls, for example, on the Discord, that we do about HYPE at like the very bottom. We also bought sorry, where is it? We also bought Ethereum average entry price at 1k8. So I'm now sold like 75% of my Ethereum at 3k7, 3k8, and now I'm fully out. So I will get back inside above 4k probably if I see something good. But for now, I prefer to sit out and wait because we are kind of high, and like the market resistance is like literally here. So like maybe we can transfer that right here and have something like this. I will enter if we do breakout and just retest that. But here, the risk reward to go long and enter like into a position is not worth it. Also, something important is the Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, we broke down, we lost the daily trend. Daily trend is flipping down, but we had this here and we still bottom. Why? Because you have to zoom out even more and go into the weekly time frame. And so the most important level for me on the Bitcoin dominance is the weekly trend and the 50 EMA on the weekly. And since February 2023, so yeah, more than 2 years, we've been above that level. Okay, here above, here same above, we stayed above it. And so now if we do have something like this, we will just keep continuing going up in this channel with Bitcoin being like in full domination against the altcoins. So for now, that's interesting. Let's see if we can break down. That will be, honestly, if we do break down, that's like the alt season everyone is waiting for, and that will be the next level of interest. And after that, I feel like everything goes crazy. But for now, let's see if we can have this other move, which will be massive and will give like 2-3x returns on a lot of altcoins. Even on Ethereum, like we could easily go to 5-6k. So that will be crazy. But for now, let's see what is Bitcoin showing us. So on the daily, we are still above the trend. Okay, if we look at the basics, we're above the trend. We had a big week here, and we have some weeks right there that are showing that the price, the market makers want to push the price down, and that they are selling kinda. So what we can see also is that here on the order book, we have a lot of ask above the price. Okay, on the Binance futures, but we do have some bids also, and we have like a lot of bids packed around like 115k, and they removed the orders at 111k, but that's too far for now to tell. We also can see that there is a huge volume node here on the spot on Binance. So this is a big resistance that is in confluence with the let's say the multi-days, also the weekly a point of control. So basically this is, I merge all the TPOs from every day since the 8th July, okay, into one TPO. So that's like one volume profile. Basically the volume profile is here. On the right you have the VPVR, so that's the volume. And here is the TPO, time price opportunity, which is a volume profile based on time. But you can see that the point of control of the time price opportunity profile is the same as the VPVR, because the more the price will stay like for a long period of time at one price, the more volume there will be. So you can see that there is an obvious conference here, and so this level right here is very important, and like it's a huge level for bears, or even for bears and bulls, sorry, to break. So as long as we stay above that level, we can think that we can go to take that high, maybe that high, but under that level we can see that here we have single prints. Basically single prints is one block of TPO, so this means that the price stayed a little time in that level, and usually they get filled. Problem is that we have down to here, so this will eventually get filled in a few weeks, in a few months, or maybe, I don't know, like end of the year. We don't know if the price keep pushing, but I feel like at least this one is going to be taken at from 115k to 113k. So that's the level I want to target. We also have inefficiencies on the volume, so for now if we lose that level I will target that one. Okay, so then regarding the liquidation heat map, we can see on the weekly that we have liquidations up and down. Like if you didn't like that, honestly there's nothing to get from those liquidation heat map right now. Actually the one on CoinGlass are not the best ones. We can see that yes, we have some, but it's too far away. Like I can't target this as long as on the daily we are above that level, previous all-time high, we're above the trend. You can't target those levels. It doesn't make sense. So for now we don't target those levels. Okay, then what do we have? We have the trading difference heat map, which is the best for me. And if we zoom, because if we zoom a little bit, you can see that the massive liquidations were here. Okay, and since then we didn't have like significant liquidation, even lower. Okay, so like the big liquidations were taken here. If we dezoom, we see that there is some here that were taken, and the next ones are here, 107k, 106k, meaning that this will come yes or yes, but I mean it can take time. So that like we can just go for like this for a few months and then we go back, but this is not what you target. You want to zoom again and again and have the first target. So here you have this target, but if we zoom again more, we can see that up and down it's kind of equal. This means that we can go like from 121k to 122k, okay, and not even take this high. Okay, so and go here also this level in confluence with our level right here. So what I would say is that in my opinion, maybe we can make another week here without making an all-time high. Okay, so this could be a nice interest for shorts, and you target this level. Okay, and at the same time this level can be a good level to long to target those liquidations. Okay, so this is basically the range we want to play. Okay, like this range, and then we can get the breakouts or the breakdown, we will see, but for now this is really the levels we want to play. And there is good confluences. Now let's go on some other trades. On Ethereum there could be an interesting short here. I was tempting to short it. Honestly I'm not in the position. I'm just eyeing this position. That's like a little pullback to that level, but if we dezoom we can see that on ETH we have the highs. So we have the highs here, so that should be the target. From here that's like a 9% pump, so this could easily come even more with the BTC dominance dumping like that. But on the lower time frame we do have this strong support here around like 3k4, 3k3, could even go down to like 3k2 to fill that gap on the daily. Okay, like some shit like that, and then we go back up. And we also have this level from 3k to 2k8, less likely, but that's the best support resistance and the best level in terms of risk reward. But I doped we get it, and this will be the confirmation of like a deviation here if we do lose it. But for now this is not happening. For now we stay in the bullish pattern from either up only from here or a little pullback, and then we go back higher. For now there is no switch. There is clearly no switch in the bullishness. And same for BTC, we will need to break down on the daily trend and have acceptation under those levels to flip bearish, which for now is not the case. So in those levels we look for longs, and in those levels we don't look for swing shorts, we look for scalp shorts to target this level. too long again. Okay, so for now it's not the time to go swing short, and I would rather like go swing short late under that level. Okay, like we did here. Okay, sweep here, confirmation here, you can go swing short here and you target this level. Cool. Same thing here, the price can go here without you, and you are short and you are just sidelined and losing money. So the best will be to get a deviation here and go short. So that's my plan for BTC, but for now I'm planning to long here. Okay, now let's see the other data. Funding rates are still positive, above 0.1, but it's still kind of neutral. On the open interest profile, we can see that it's 50-50, and we can see some interesting things, that the aggregated CVD spot is buying while the aggregated CVD futures is selling. So there is a divergence between the spot and the perps. We can also see it on that tool. You can see spot is holding while perps are selling. Honestly, the interpretation is not easy, because it's either they're holding the price and the perps are just like dumping and shorting and just making shit, and whenever the market will open they will dump even more and like sell all the spots, or maybe they are just accumulating spots and they are waiting for the perps to go short and then pump it without them. So this you can't really tell. You will see at the moment when they will pull the orders on markets, and you will be also, if I will be also able to see it on my market maker tool, which for now is not available, guys. Sorry, it's very private. But I can see here that, for example, at the moment there is more sellers on Bitstamp, so this is from Bitstamp market makers, than buyers. Okay, and that they are filling some orders. We can also see that on Ethereum the delta is very negative, LTC is okay, and Solana is fucking negative. So let's see on Ethereum what we get. But same, there is massive imbalance on Ethereum. Like honestly, I feel like there will be a flush. I don't know when, and I'm ready to buy it whenever this resets and we get a flush. I'm ready to buy it on Ethereum. But for now, yeah, I'm staying cautious. So let's see. So, oh, sorry. Shout out to Lala and Income Sharks. And then, so regarding data, that's what I can tell you guys for now. We have to monitor that, but let's see what we can get. So yeah. So in terms of trades, Ethereum, that could be a nice short, but honestly, I don't feel like shorting this. Like, I mean, look at that. It's up only, no pullback since here. Like that's like 30% pump without any significant pullback. Like we only got, yeah, 2% pullback here. That should be, yeah, 3% pullback. That's like a 5% pullback. Here we are already having like a 2% pullback, so maybe we get like a 3 or 5 and then we go up. So like it's not really worth it, but that will be a level I would be interested. Personally, I'm not taking this trade, but the trade I took is the hype short. So this one, okay, I took that hype short. So we do have like a nice retest of that interesting level, okay, and now maybe we can have a sweep of that level and then go back higher. But if we do have acceptation above that level, this is just going for the highs. Okay, so like this is inflection points and we wait for it, but I took the short, I'm risk free, and let's see how it is. So yeah, that was an interesting trade. And so the last trade that could be interesting is on BTC. So personally, I'm not in a position, but just to say again what we talked about. So we have this high here. We also have potentially this high with all the liquidation we saw on trading difference. So basically that's the main cluster, okay? And we have this wick here with all the liquidations down to this level, okay? So those are the two levels you want to play, okay? So either this come first and we have some reaction, we have some spot buyers and we go long, okay? And we liquidate some longs, and then we enter with possibly trap shorts that will think that this goes lower and we trap them and we go back up. Or the inverse, we go here, lots of longs entering, waiting for the breakout, lots of shorts getting squeezed here because they all entered in that mini range of BTC during the weekend. Like BTC stays in a 2% range during this weekend while alts went like crazy. So they will be like, oh, BTC is going to pump, it's going to explode, I'm going to make it. No, here we trap them and we go back here and we stay in that little like 5-6% range. So that will be the best thing. Honestly, that's what I will be playing. And as of the daily, this doesn't look too good for me. Like I don't think we get a breakout from that, honestly. Maybe we get one other week here, but I do think we will retest the 50 EMA around like 111 to 113, something like this, and then we go back up. Okay, so that will be the play. Under that bearish, but I don't think this is happening for now. We are playing for the bullish continuation, but this could be great. And also I feel like if we get something like this on BTC, I feel like we could have a massive dump on altcoins, so the Bitcoin dominance will bounce again, so that will be healthy again for another round of altcoin pump. So I don't know what you guys think about this plan. Let me know in the comments what is your take for next week, and hopefully we will get a trade right. So I will share on Discord. So if you guys want to join the free Discord, it's in the description. Also, you can also follow me on X, and also follow me on YouTube. So Tuesday I see you for a live, and we will stream only mainly every days, I think, until end of August. I will try to do my best, or at least like 3-4 days a week. So yeah, see you guys, have a nice week, and bye bye.